Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how Ramdesevir and Zinc can be used to treat COVID-19. But we have to know until this day, 9th of June 2020, there is no approved pharmaceutical treatment by the World Health Organization for COVID-19. And as a result, people will be asking how I'll get into recoveries if we don't have a treatment for the virus. But we have to know we still have some drugs that are effective, which you can give to patients that are in severe cases to help them in their recovery, and sometimes even turning the patients around to their normal baseline. Another important thing that I want you to note is that everything in this video is for education and information purpose only. And for the drug that I'm going to explain, they are not easily accessed, they are not something you can go and get. They are medications that have been researched, and some of them, particularly Ramdesevir, is in stage 3 clinical trial. On the other way around, even if you get your hand on those drugs, they must be prescribed by a physician and you don't have to self-medicate. So as always, I'm Salis Idris. Follow me to the end of this video. I'm going to show you how those drugs are effective in the fight against COVID-19. So let's go and get started. The first drug that I'm going to explain is Ramdesevir. First drug is Ramdesevir. Ramdesevir might sound familiar because this drug has been used for the treatment of Ebola virus. So as I tell you, Ramdesevir is in stage 3 clinical trial for it to be approved as a treatment for COVID-19. Moreover, on the 1st of May 2020, the United States approved Ramdesevir as an emergency treatment for people with severe COVID-19 infection, where it shows a significant improvement in their recovery and also reduces the time of infection from 15 to 11 days. So this drug is a broad-spectrum antiviral that is known to inhibit RNA dependent RNA polymerase in its activity. So let's go to pathogenesis and see the mechanism of action of Ramdesevir. So if you remember, I tell you, Ramdesevir inhibit RNA dependent. So Ramdesevir inhibit RNA dependent RNA polymerase. So if you can remember, when trying to explain the pathogenesis, I included the link of the pathogenesis in this video description. You have to check it off to have more elaborate understanding on how the virus performs its replication, although I will still highlight some of the important steps in the viral replication. So what happened? First, when the virus attacked the type 2 cell, it first binds the AC2 receptor. When it binds the AC2 receptor, it will be engulfed and taken into the cell. When it comes into the cell, it will release this RNA. It will release its positive sign, single stranded RNA molecule. And what will happen next is that this guy here, RNA dependent RNA polymerase, is an enzyme. And what does it do is that it copies this positive sign, single stranded RNA molecule and make many copies of it. So after that, some of that RNA will be used by the cell machinery and translate it into polyproteins. So these are the polyproteins that will be formed from the viral RNA molecule. And what will happen next is that some specific enzyme called proteases. So proteases will then break down these polyproteins to form the individual virus component, which include the spike protein, the HE proteins, and all the enzymes of the virus. So what will happen next is that this individual virus component will be joined with that RNA molecule formed by the RNA dependent RNA polymerase to form a new virus. And this new virus can go out of this type 2 cell, which can go and infect other cells and can also go and infect other people. So what is the function of RNA dependent RNA polymerase for the SARS-CoV-2 virus that is causing the COVID-19 infection? So the function of this enzyme to the SARS-CoV-2 virus is that it provides more RNA for it to make more copies of itself. So Ramdesevir will block the activity of this enzyme. So when Ramdesevir blocks this activity, that means there will not be more RNA to be formed. And when there is no more RNA to be formed, what will happen? There will not be further assembling of the virus component with the new RNA formed to form a new virus. And this will technically reduce the viral load. So that is the activity of Ramdesevir. Ramdesevir blocks RNA-dependent RNA polymerase and thereby reduces further formation of the virus, which will technically reduce the viral load. So that is for Ramdesevir. So the second drug that I'm going to explain here is zinc. Zinc have almost similar effect with remdesivir. It also block RNA dependent RNA polymerase. So zinc also block this enzyme. But look at zinc. Zinc is charged. So look at zinc here. And zinc is charged. And if you can remember, the cell membrane is not permeable to charged particles. So how can zinc get into the cell? It's by the help of an ionophore. Ionophore are specific compounds that help charged particles to get into the cell. So one of the notable ionophores that we use, one of the ionophores that are notably used for this process is PT. So PT will serve as an ion channel, will provide this channel. PT will provide this channel for zinc, and therefore zinc will be transported. So zinc will be transported. And when zinc is transported, it will also block the activity of RNA dependent RNA polymerase. And when it block the activity, there will not be further formation of RNA, and there will not be further formation of new virus. So that is that for zinc and remdesivir. Both of them inhibit RNA dependent RNA polymerase. So that's it for this video. If you have anything on the video, like any comment, recommendation, question, the comment section is there for you. And if the video makes sense, give it a thumbs up. And if you found the video educative, please share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the notification button for you to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now. Please drop a like, leave a comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.